Hi, I'm AmBerlieves, and this is a 13-part series about the 13 Articles of Faith. What do members of the church believe? The 7th Article of Faith. We believe in the gift of tongues, prophecy, revelation, visions, healing, interpretation of tongues, and so forth. Basically, we believe in gifts of the Spirit, spiritual gifts. We are a church of miracles. Mark chapter 16, verse 17 states, "These signs, spiritual gifts and miracles, shall follow them that believe." You got the gift of tongues and interpretation of tongues. Speaking in tongues, a language that doesn't exist to the human race. Paul says that these words are meant for God to hear. We believe that the gift of tongues can manifest this way. However, this is not how we regularly praise and worship. Praise and worship look and feel reverent. Reverence is like quiet respect with a hint of awe, because the Spirit's voice is most commonly still and small. We want to be able to hear that voice. We believe that if a manifestation of the gift of tongues only brings attention to a person, inciting wild emotions, and isn't interpreted so that others can increase in understanding and be edified, then it probably isn't a gift from God. Another way we believe the gift of tongues manifests is the miraculous ability to speak or understand a language that is foreign to you, or being able to reach a fluency in a foreign language very quickly. Latter-day Saints most often experience this type of a manifestation of the gift of tongues in missionary work. You got the gift of healing. With Christ's authority and through faith, we can heal and be healed, if it is according to God's will. Healing can be both physical and spiritual. Healing blessings are normal among Latter-day Saints, and many of us have had experiences with them. It's also important to note that the church encourages seeking professional medical attention. We believe that advances in medical knowledge and technology are gifts from God too. You got the gifts of prophecy, revelation, visions. The heavens are open, and God speaks to his children in a myriad of ways. One way is by prophecy. Prophecy is so much more than fortune telling or future predicting that you see in novels and movies. The gift of prophecy includes knowing what is to come, but it also includes knowing what is and what has been. Prophecy is about truth. We believe that the president of our church is a prophet. He uses the gift of prophecy to testify of Christ, relate God's will, and sometimes let us know of coming dangers. But the gift of prophecy is not reserved only for the president of the church. We believe that any gift of the Spirit may attend those with faith. Another form of revelation? Visions. Visions are not necessarily a movie that plays in your mind where God presses the skip ahead button and shows you a play-by-play of the future. It's a way for God to communicate to you visually, often through symbols, sometimes through visitations. His message could be a call to action, guidance, encouragement, or a warning. Whether it's prophecy, visions, a voice, a thought, or a feeling, the gift of revelation is given to all people. God knows and loves each of us, and his way of communicating with us is individualized. The way that revelation is received varies from person to person. What doesn't vary is the amount of love that he has for us, and his willingness, even eagerness to give us gifts. The gifts I have mentioned are only a few of the many, many spiritual gifts that God blesses us with. We believe in the gift of tongues, prophecy, revelation, visions, healing, interpretation of tongues, and so forth. This was the 7th Article of Faith. Stay tuned for the 8th Article of Faith next week. Thanks for watching.